Proceed about 3 miles to Mountain Town Eastwoods Road.
With accelerating decreases in the kind of prescribing that ignited the opioid crisis, officials also say it has caused some doctors to cut off patients taking prescription painkillers too soon and keeps the drugs from patients who might benefit. Correspondent Stacey Lynn reporting the CDC has opened a 60-day comment period on the proposed changes. A new report from the CDC says life expectancy for Americans overall was 78.8 years in 2019. That's an increase of 0.1 years from 2018. Hawaiians had the highest life expectancy, living to nearly 81 years old. California, second on the list, followed by New York, Minnesota, and Massachusetts. New Jersey was number 7. The bottom 5 states were all in the South. The states with the highest rates were in the Northeast and West. 52 degrees now, sunny. What a gorgeous day we've had. We're going down to 37 degrees tonight. Winds news time 3:36. Saul is back. 10:10 Winds. Entertainment is next. It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep the facility running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccups. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo and Maria in Miami, Jules in Minneapolis, and Stan in Central Indiana, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with experienced branch staff at over 250 locations so you get the product you're looking for. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, it's Dave Choksey, the city's doctor. Thanks to millions of you, we have made tremendous progress in New York City's vaccination campaign. Because of the protection of vaccines, thousands more New Yorkers will celebrate their birthdays this year, and even more have been spared a trip to the hospital. I think about the relief it has brought to my own family and am so grateful. Over 700,000 children have been safely vaccinated, but we have an opportunity to keep even more kids healthy, particularly 5 to 11-year-olds. Parents, this is especially important with the Omicron variant circulating. And with booster shots available for everyone aged 12 and older, we need to focus on staying up to date with our vaccines. Get your booster as soon as it's time. We have your dose reserved for you.
With this time 3:38 now, 10:10 Winds. Entertainment. Better Call Saul is returning for its 6th and final season this spring, premiering on April 18th on AMC. It will be a 2-part rollout with the second half of the season coming in July. AMC today also revealed first look images from the new and final season. The nominations for this year's Academy of Country Music Awards are out. Chris Young earned 3 of his 7 nominations for his collaboration with Kane Brown on Famous Friends. Miranda Lambert and Walker Hayes each have 5 nominations. Lambert, Jack Ingram, and John Randall are up for Album of the Year for the Marfa tapes. They're up against Young, Carly Pearce, Thomas Rhett, and Morgan Wallen, who was removed from last year's ballot after a video surfaced of him using a racial slur. Entertainer of the Year nominees are Luke Combs, Eric Church, Chris Stapleton, Carrie Underwood, and Lambert. The ACMs will be March 7th in Las Vegas. I'm Archie Zaroletta. With News Time 3:39.
1-877 cards for kids. KARS cards for kids. 1-877 cards for kids. Donate your card today. 1-877 cards for kids. KARS cards for kids. 1-877 cards for kids. Donate your card today. To learn more about our programs and to donate, visit us online at cardspace.com. Remember, the cards is a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction. 1-877 cards for kids. KARS cards for kids. 1-877 cards for kids. Donate your card today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
The station you know, the people you trust. 10:10 Wins.
22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good afternoon, 52 degrees at 3:40. I'm Lori Madden, and here's what's happening. Mayor Eric Adams choked up as he says the system is betraying black and brown young people in the city, citing a recent shooting of a teen. He says city agencies need to step up. Another slashing in the subway, this time on the number 1 train in Washington Heights. 1010 Wind reporter Samantha Laidman spoke to passengers today. With Valentine's Day right around the corner, flowers in our area might be in short supply and pricier. Our Glenn Schuck reporting on roses today. Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, and Snoop talking up their Super Bowl show, but not giving too much away. Green Day's Billy Joe Armstrong has his 62 Chevy back after the car was apparently stolen. In sports, a blockbuster trade sends James Harden to the Sixers, Ben Simmons to the Nets. Tonight, the Nets are in Washington. Knicks visit Golden State. Devils skate in St. Louis. 1010 Winds AccuWeather says clear tonight, low 37. Sunny tomorrow, high 52. Another warm day Saturday before winter returns on Sunday. News time 341. Time for traffic and transit with Greg Rice.
Well, if you're trying to get to the inbound Holland Tunnel out of New Jersey, you really have to. Northbound side of 1 and 9, still loaded but getting better up to the split for truck route 1 and 9. And the Skyway and the inbound Skyway still abysmal. Getting up to Tonelli Avenue, it looks like that construction, which was supposed to be gone 40 minutes ago, is still there. Now, the Newark Bay extension is also starting to load up. Not as bad, but not easy either, right off the main drag of the turnpike across the Newark Bay Bridge. So that's the lesser of two evils getting you to the inbound Holland. Outbound Holland out of Lower Manhattan, still looking at about 20 minutes. The citybound Lincoln Tunnel's okay. Outbound 15 to 20 off of 9th, better from 11. Citybound George behaves. There's just nothing easy on the outbound ride. Now with the northbound West Side and southbound Deegan already so slow. 78 in Jersey eastbound, local lanes at the Garden State Parkway. You got a bad wreck, so the 78 eastbound express lanes going to be a whole lot better east of 24, getting you past to the Garden State Parkway. Southbound Parkway loaded up itself from East Orange right on down through Union. I'm Greg Rice on 1010 Win.
Mayor Eric Adams is vowing to help New York City kids. He says the system is betraying black and brown young people, and that he takes responsibility for improving city agencies. 18-year-old Jaquan McKinley was shot after emerging from a recording studio early Sunday morning. Mayor Adams says the teen's life began badly before he was 10.
Jaquan's family lived in 7 different shelters without stability or security.
The mayor says there were many schools, absences, and arrests for attempted murder. Rikers. He says there were teachers and social workers who reached out to help.
This is not a speech about those individuals. It's about the system that failed him, about a society that failed him.
The mayor says he's taking on the responsibility to improve this system in Jaquan's name. Juliet Papa, 1010 Winds News. Winds News on 343. A New York City man will face hate crime murder charges for the death of a Chinese immigrant who was beaten and stomped while collecting cans in East Harlem in April of 2021 and died of his injuries 8 months later. 61-year-old Yao Pan Ma died in December. Authorities say he was one of the numerous victims of anti-Asian crimes which soared in the city during the pandemic. The Manhattan DA says 50-year-old Jared Powell attacked Mr. Ma for no other reason than his race. Powell was previously charged with attempted murder and felony assault. Winds News time 344. A woman was slashed on the subway in an apparent random attack last night. It happened on the 1 train near 168th Street in Washington Heights. The man who slashed her in the arm fled the train after it pulled into 181st. She's on the mend. The assault coming a day after another woman was slashed in the face at the Lexington Avenue 59th Street station. It seems from riders I spoke with, being surrounded by more people and more police made them feel safe.
Like I have a crowded line. When I used to be on a different line, it was more evident.
You know, there's a lot of people around. You see officers around.
And they've noticed more officers since Mayor Adams announced a surge.
They don't want each other being police.
Yeah.
And have you seen more since they said they were going to send more police?
I have over the last couple of weeks. But it's not bringing some riders back beyond simply commuting.
If it's too late, I'll either just take an Uber or a cab. Well, I just take the subway Monday to Friday, so I never take it during nighttime.
Meanwhile, ridership is climbing. The MTA announced 3 million daily riders Tuesday, the most since Omicron hit. Samantha Leafman, 1010 Wins at Penn Station.
Congress gave final approval to legislation guaranteeing that people who experience sexual harassment at work can seek recourse in the courts, a milestone for the Me Too movement that prompted a national reckoning on the way sexual misconduct claims are handled. The measure, which is expected to be signed by President Biden, bars employment contracts from forcing people to settle sexual assault or harassment cases through arbitration rather than in court, a process that often benefits employers. Wins News Time 3:46. The supply chain may give you an excuse for Valentine's Day or not. That story is next.
Find podcasts for your passions on Odyssey.
Like the award-winning Fresh Air with NPR's Terry Gross.
Kieran Culkin, welcome. I love the show.
I'm engaged and I care about these characters. I don't like them, but I care to see what happens with them. Or The 11th.
Bringing you true, unexpected stories.
And experience the new podcast movie thriller Ghostwriter.
Starring Kate Mara and Adam Scott.
Maybe it's not a whodunit. If we know who the killer is all along, the real mystery is why.
Find all the podcasts that matter to you in a universe of audio.
Odyssey.
I'm Dr. Kevin Jane, Director, Bronx Care Mount Sinai Comprehensive Cancer Care. At our new facility, we're breaking ground in cancer care with an expert team of medical oncology, radiation, surgical, and pharmacy specialists providing world-class care. With expanded treatment areas for cancer-directed precision therapy, immunotherapy, chemotherapy, medication, and blood product infusions, we are achieving the best possible outcomes.
For an appointment, call 718-99-BRONX. That's 718-99-BRONX.
Paid for by government.com. Have you heard? The United States Mint has struck the Morgan Silver Dollar for the first time in 100 years. You can own a new Morgan Silver Dollar with the original iconic design, like the coins used in commerce during the Wild West. Coin experts are calling this an amazing opportunity for anyone that knows the enduring popularity of Morgans. But you must hurry. Only 175,000 legal tender silver dollars were issued with the New Orleans Privy Mark in 99.9% pure silver. These Morgan Silver Dollars are brand new, bright and shiny, legal tender coins featuring a special O Privy Mark. Just call 1-800-386-7195 and you are guaranteed an uncirculated mint condition Morgan Silver Dollar with the O Mint Privy Mark. But with limited quantities, you must call now. To learn more, call 1-800-386-7195. If you order now, you will receive a free collector bonus, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-386-7195 now to secure your New Orleans Privy Mark Morgan Silver Dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-386-7195.
Wednesday time 3:48. Valentine's Day is Monday, and if you're in the market for flowers this year, you might be paying more and finding less.
Now, in the last 2 years, thousands of floral farms in our country have gone out of business. That's tens of thousands of jobs gone in this industry, and it's hurting in many ways. For example, roses, prices have jumped up to 90%. It sure looks beautiful here at the New York Flower Market. Mike and I talking strategy this pre-Valentine's Day.
Now, what about if I went to my wife and said, listen, you know, there's been supply chain issues, so sorry.
I don't think
no flowers this year.
That's not going to work. I don't think I would do that.
Besides chocolate, I mean, flowers is it.
It's the symbolism of the flowers, and especially for symbolic of love.
After all, you're going to go to your significant other on Monday and say, well, sorry, I didn't get your flowers this year because of supply chain issues. Good luck with that. Glenn Schuck, 1010 Wins, West 28th Street.
Good luck with that is right. Wins News Time 3:49. Dolly Parton rewarding employees who work 9 to 5. Dolly Parton's Dollywood Parks and Resorts will pick up the full cost of tuition, fees, and books for workers who want to further their education. The program covers more than 11,000 employees, full, part-time, and seasonal workers who work within the theme park and resort in Tennessee. Wins News Time, 3:49. Countdown to Super Bowl Sunday, and the stars of this year's halftime show are not giving too much away.
Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Mary J. Blige didn't give up a whole lot of details about what to expect from Sunday's Super Bowl halftime show, except expect surprises.
Yes, but I'm not going to talk about it. So there will be surprises, absolutely. There won't be any wardrobe malfunctions, though.
Dre did say, though, it's about time the NFL had a rap-centric show, which it's never done before.
We're going to go on and do a fantastic show, and we're going to do it so big that they can't deny us anymore in the future.
The halftime concert will also feature Kendrick Lamar and Eminem. Jason Nathanson, ABC News, Hollywood.
Wednesday's on 350. The needle is moving in the wrong direction for President Biden. A new poll has found that 58% of Americans disapprove of the president's job performance. 41% say they approve. The same poll in December found that 49% of those asked said they approved, 51% disapproved. Top Democrats will be weighing in on the president's upcoming Supreme Court pick a little later today.
President Biden this evening at the White House sits down with Democrats on the Senate Judiciary Committee as he continues to seek advice on his Supreme Court nomination. Last week, the president sat down with leaders of that committee, Democratic Chair Dick Durbin and Republican Chuck Grassley. Mr. Biden has also consulted Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. The White House says he'll continue to speak with Republican senators this week, and he's also consulted with legal experts. The president has said he intends to announce his nominee by the end of this month. Karen Travers, ABC News, Washington.
Wednesday's on 351. Traffic and transit now with Greg Rice.
Well, the ride right now getting to the inbound Holland, either way you look at it, you lose. The inbound Skyway is still abysmal at this hour. They were supposed to clear the construction work on the inbound Pulaski Skyway near Tonelli Avenue. Doesn't look like it's all gone yet, though, because it's still a standstill out of Kearney, right on up towards the area of Tonelli Avenue. The Newark Bay is bad. It's not great, but it's actually getting a little bit better, so deal with it. The inbound Newark Bay, by far the lesser of two evils, getting you to the inbound side of the Holland Tunnel. Out of the outbound Holland Tunnel, first you got to get out of Lower Manhattan, and right now that's going to run you 20 minutes. The Lincoln Tunnel into the city is about 10 to 15. Outbound 20 from 9th, better for now from 11th. And the city-bound side of the George Washington Bridge, thumbs up. The outbound ride, nothing easy there. Everything a bit slow at the outbound side of the George Washington Bridge. The northbound Van Wyck-Whitestone combination locked up from the L line to the Whitestone Bridge. The Clearview-Throgsneck combo Bronxbound, that's in better shape. It's the DuckDuckGo route you can trust. I'm Greg Rice. Our next report at 4:01 on 1010 Wins.
With each breath, allergens, germs, and viruses get trapped in your nose. Now there's a simple, easy, and effective way to clean your nose and protect your health. It's called Navage. Available at Navage.com.
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Here is meteorologist Brian Thompson.
Well, Lori, it's going to be a breezy evening, really breezy through the rest of the afternoon into this evening. We'll continue to see some clouds here and there, but the sky will turn out mainly clear overnight. Low 37 in the city. We'll be in the upper 20s to around 30 in the suburbs. Tomorrow, another mild day. A lot of sunshine. We'll have a high of 52, and there will be a bit of a breeze. That will persist into tomorrow night. Will be mild, only 45 as it turns out, mostly cloudy. Warmer for Saturday with a gusty breeze, all clouds and some sunshine. High 58 on Saturday, but that much colder air moves in Saturday night. We'll see some rain showers around that will likely switch over to snow showers, and there will be a little bit of